Welcome to Good Food. Today we're going to do country ribs, and we're going to start with a pork butt because that's where we cut the country ribs from. If you look from this angle, we got a bone to go through, and that's where we're going to cut it. Now you could cut a couple this way if you needed to get away from the bone, but then you still got to deal with the bone for something else. So I'm going to show you how you do it. First, you cut what you can to get to the bone. And then we're going to take a meat saw and cut through that. And we've got this very firm texture. It's partially frozen. You see there's ice on the outside. That's to help us get these cuts right. Do like this and scrape this as the bone dust. Won't really hurt you. It looks better if you scrape it off though. So we're gonna scrape it off. And that's a single rib serving. I'm gonna try to get 4 out of here. I might have to get the other butt and get another piece out, and then the rest for another project. I'll use this for a guide. Look at that. Didn't have a bone there. Got partial here, but not all the way through. Yeah, I'm going to have to get the other pork butt to get my other one out of there. Cut this off so it won't burn and go in my other pocket. So we're going to be eating high on the hog. I don't care what anybody says. We're going to have this for dinner. I'll show you how to do that, and we'll pause. I'll go get the other one and cut through the bone again and show you that again. I've got the other pork butt. Before I do that, I'm going to move this pork butt to the pan. Before I move it to the pan, I want to do a couple things. I want to spray my pan that I'm going to put this in to make sure it doesn't stick. Next thing, let's go ahead and season these before we put them in. My seasoning of choice to go with my barbecue, McCormick's Bayou Cajun seasoning. Try it for yourself. I think you'll like it. This, in effect, gives me my dry rub. Okay, we need to cut one more piece. One more rib. Come on. Now they're ready to go in the oven. We're going to put these in the oven, we're going to start out high and then we're going to go low. I would like to get the fat kind of crispy, seal the ribs a little bit so they retain more moisture. So I'm going to put it in my air fryer. That's right. That pan's going to fit in my air fryer. Anyway, I don't know how big your air fryer is or how it works, but ours, turn it on. First thing comes up is air fry at 450 at 15 minutes. And that sounds about what I need. Okay, the ribs are brown. Some people might say slightly charred, but you know, whatever. By the time we put sauce on here, it'll be fine. Now I gotta lower the temperature way down. 225, put a probe in there, and then cook it to an internal temperature of 140. At least, minimum. If you go to 190, they'll be a lot more tender though. That's where you normally get a pork butt to break down. So, that's all until I get it done.